Rochester, Minnesota, the city that care built. If you find yourself in the southeast Minnesota, rising out of the rolling prairie and limestone bluffs, you'll see a skyline that looks a bit different than most cities its size. You won't see a massive industrial factory or corporate bank headquarters dominating the view. Instead, you'll see the gleaming towers of the Mayo Clinic. This is Rochester, Minnesota. Locally, it's known as Med City. But how did a remote stop on the Zumbro River become the place where presidents, kings, and everyday people from every corner of the globe come for hope? The storm that changed everything. To understand Rochester, you have to go back to August 21st, 1883. Back then, it was just a small farming hub. That afternoon, a massive F5 tornado tore through the town, leaving death and destruction in its wake. At the time, there wasn't a single permanent hospital in the area. A local doctor named William Warrow Mayo and his two sons, Will and Charlie, stepped up to lead the relief efforts. But they couldn't do it alone. They teamed up with Sisters of St. Francis, a group of local nuns. After the crisis passed, Mother Alfred of the Sisters approached Dr. Mayo with a vision. She wanted to build a hospital. Mayo was hesitant. He thought the town was too small, but the sisters persisted. They raised the money, and in 1889, Mary's Hospital opened with just 27 beds. This partnership between secular medicine and spiritual care became the bedrock of the city, the birth of Med City. What happened next changed medical history. The Mayo brothers didn't just practice medicine, they revolutionized it. They pioneered the private group practice model where specialists work together as a team rather than in competition. As their reputation grew, so did the city. Rochester began to evolve into a company town, but of a very different sort. By the mid-20th century, the city wasn't just hosting patients, it was hosting the world's greatest scientific minds. This influx of talent led to the Nobel Prize. 1950, Mayo researchers won the Nobel Prize for the discovery of cortisone innovation. Everything from the first multi-step physical exam to the heart-lung bypass machine has roots here. Today, Rochester is in the midst of biggest transformation yet through multi-billion-dollar project called Destination Medical Center, DMC. The city is literally rebuilding itself to the global Silicon Valley of medicine. It is no longer just about the hospital walls. It's about Discovery Square, research, sub-district, the expansion of the University of Minnesota, Rochester, and a downtown designed specifically for the comfort and healing of international travelers. Despite having over 120,000 residents, it still retains that quiet, humble Midwestern soul. You'll see world-class chefs, luxury hotels right next to local parks and bike trails. It's a place where primary industry isn't manufacturing or tech. So next time you hear about a medical breakthrough or miracle recovery, there is a good chance the trail leads back to the quiet corner of Minnesota. Rochester proves that from the wreckage of a storm, you can build something that heals the world.